This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Hey, we're live. Take it away, Joker, when you're ready. Good evening, guys. We got lots of stuff to talk about. Obviously, how our day went and the issues we're dealing with. A little bit of chart analysis, what happened today in the markets, and yeah, of course, try to get a couple of trades in. But I am trying to trade a little bit more conservatively. I did that today. I don't know if I told you in the morning. Went down to 1 lot, 2 lots. I have to get back on track again. I fell off the tracks again, or I fell off. You know, I make the analogy to a race car, and I went off the road. So yeah. Well, fortunately for me, I am happy that I can say that things went well today. I just not happy that it keeps rearing its ugly head, and I have to solve that. Was that me or you that just opened up the sounds?
Sounds.
You know, the sound, yeah, okay, no, it was me. I see it. I had my cursor there.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we were talking about it a little bit off stream. How aggravating it is. You know what? But first, do a sound check, Joker, just to see what the audio's at.
Mic check. And let me check it on mine as well. Testing.
Okay, we're even. Perfect. Sound is good. Yeah, I mean, I had to go down to lower size today, and I'm like you, trying to figure out why I can't scale to larger size. I don't have an explanation. My only explanation that I keep coming up with is psychology. My brain gets in the way.
I don't think we're ready to go to scale up futures, and I think that's my problem right now. Right, I'm seeing the potential of what can be done with bigger numbers.
Yep.
But our accounts just, you know, they're not there. And yes, I think it is psychology mostly, right? Because even though the accounts aren't there and you take a loss, right? Can you stomach the loss? Sure. You take another trade. Man, I got these little gnats, these little fruit flies or whatever all over the place right now with this humidity, and it's driving me nuts. But I've got 2 of them on my screen right now. Look at this. These little shit bags. Get away. Can't get them. But yeah, it's definitely the psychology, right? Because you'll take the loss, fine. You'll take another loss, fine. But you're going in so big that these losses, they impact your account heavily. Like,
yeah, that's it. They're account killers. They're like
a quarter of your account size. You know? So that's where the psychological part of it kicks in, and you're like, all right, I'm pretty good about getting stopped out, but shit, I just went in with 5 minis. You know, like, is that stop gonna be something that I can handle on the next trade, right? And that's I think that's where I'm getting caught up, right? It's like I'm pulling the good trades, I'm reading it well, I get stopped out, right? Because I don't have enough room to risk more than X amount, right? A few hundred, let's say 600, 500, whatever it is on a 50K, right? $2,500 drawdown. And you get stopped out because your stop is kind of too tight, and you know it's too tight. But if you open it up even a little bit, now you're exposing yourself to the market from a financial perspective, right? Like now you're risking way too much. And it's like, yeah, you can't find the balance when you're going in too big. You know, there's no balance. So
well, here's what I may be thinking. What if in advance we decide to dedicate a certain account? We say, okay, this account, we'll get a new account today, and that account we will allocate a certain size, let's say whatever, 1 mini, 2 minis, not micros, 1 mini, 2 minis, and we'll accept the results, whatever it is. We're willing to accept the fact that 3 losses will kill the account, and we just set it in our brain. Like, I'm trying to do that actually with the Bulenox account. I want to try trading gold at 1 or 2 minis and see how that goes. And I did it yesterday in the evening, and I did good. I did good. Doesn't matter what the amount was, but I did very good. And I just traded my system. And I said, okay, so I understand that if I have 3 bad days, the account's blown. And I'm willing to accept. And I'm willing to accept. Let's say 2 losses. So 2 losses would be about $400 each loss. So $800, 8, 16, 24. If I have 3 days like that, the account's blown. But, and here's the but, you have to be willing to accept that minus 800 without feeling like, shit, the account's finished. I buried the account. I might as well just throw it away because I'm down 800. You know, like that's the psychology I think that has to change.
Especially with somebody like myself that has so many accounts, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad way to kind of go about it. And that's kind of what I have been doing, right? That's why my Apex accounts, I don't mess with them, right? I take those accounts with 1 micro. So I'm not disappointed. That's why when you asked me earlier, like, you know, how you feeling today? I'm like, you know, so. It's because I'm trading okay. I'm trading properly on my majority of my accounts, right? But I'm trying to over leverage some of my take profit accounts, and I've taken them kind of like to the ground on several of them, you know. And they're kind of expensive, right? Those take profit accounts are kind of expensive. So I think, and we were talking about that, I think I chose the wrong company to do that with. I feel like I need to fund these 150s that I have with take profit now, you know, doing okay. I blew one of them. I was over leveraging. It was a new one though. It was one of the ones that I had just gotten to like 4,500 yesterday, right? So $100, I reset it, and it is, oh, these little gnats are pissing me off. So, you know, it is what it is. I get that. I understand what my risk is, right? And I'm using money that I've already earned. I already left some earnings in my wallet from take profit, so I'm not paying taxes. I'm not using any other funds. I'm just using that to kind of like play with these evals, right? You know, but I wanna try to go a little bit bigger and see if I can get some of these past threshold, you know, a little sooner with some of these good, you know, with the proper trade, with the proper setup. But I don't know what that number is, right? I'm trying to hear what that. I think I'm hearing a dog barking. It doesn't sound like mine. You know, I don't know that you can overdo it either, right? I feel like, yeah, you can over leverage slightly, but you gotta be somewhat cautious with how big you're actually going.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really go targeting $7,000 in profit, you know, going in with 15 minis and think that you're gonna get lucky, you know, every single time or at all, really, right? Like, I mean, let's be honest. Yes, you can get a candle that's going to drop if you can actually make that call, and you'll hit those levels. But listen, man, with these damn drawdowns, 15 minis, one small pullback, you just blew the account.
It's what I call the vibration. The vibration, as it's going to your target, takes you out.
100%.
Hey, Bama, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Bama?
So me, I'm thinking designate the account in advance. Don't do it impulsively. That's what I'm trying now with Bulenox, with gold. Don't do it impulsively. Understand that you're trading 1 or 2 minis on the trades. Understand that You may lose $800 on that account in the day. Accept that loss. See, I'm not willing to accept my losses. So what's happening is I DCA, and then the account goes.
Of course.
Because I'm saying, I'm down 800. Fuck it. It's not worth it. I don't want to crawl my way back up from 800.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm just gonna.
It's the classic. I mean, it's not something that you know we don't all experience when we go through that. It's the same feeling. It's the same psychological / emotional, you know, mind twist. You know, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta just. I don't know. We'll get that. I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna dedicate, like, you know, one account. I gotta find a nice account that I can dedicate, that I'm gonna go a little bit bigger with, right? I've been saying that. I've been telling my brother. He's been telling me the same thing. He's like, yeah, do it. You got so many accounts. The heck not, you know? I just get frustrated that every time I do it, every time I make the attempt, oh, why'd you sit on my screen for? And then he moves. Oh, you little shit.
Look at him. He's hunting. He's hunting. Your zipper's opened.
I'm wearing basketball shorts.
Okay. I tried to fool you.
Basketball shorts, buddy. Basketball shorts. Get out of here. All right, we got the one. I mean, I know there's another. I saw his ass.
You can't blame a guy for trying.
I saw his ass. Oh, I'm going to have to go get some water in a second.
So, yeah, I mean, we're revisiting the same topics, unfortunately. But my solution is what I told you. I'm going to dedicate.
Yes and no, though. Just to kind of quickly interrupt you. Overall, 1 and 2 micros, right? Majority of my funded accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And I stick with that, right? I stick with the loss. I stick with only taking a couple of trades, right? And if it goes red, it goes red. I'm okay with that. But just a couple of micros on majority of my accounts. And I'm looking to really keep the trades minimal. Right? Really keep it minimal. I'm okay with seeing minus 100, right, for the day and moving on to day 2.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Right? I'm okay with that. But usually what you're not going to be okay with is seeing minus 1,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's
what you can't handle, and that's when you want to take another one and another one and another one and try to catch up, try to keep, you know, try to get it back.
And that's what's frustrating me. Why can I do it at this size, but I can't do it at this size? Why can't I replicate my consistency and my performance at a higher size? That's frustrating the crap out of me right now. And I want to find a solution to that. But I also don't want to just...
I mean, are you finding... For me, it's primarily because when I'm going in bigger... I'm usually not entering with the precision that I do when I'm entering smaller, right? Meaning I'm not looking at the charts the same.
Mm-hmm. I become a gambler too, because my brain is already saying you're taking larger size, you're gambling.
Right.
So I don't even need to follow my system. I might as well just impulsively take any trade based on what I feel the market is going to do. And
so my question to you is, when you're doing that, right, are you finding yourself taking the same setup that you take?
Not at all.
No, right?
Not
at
all. I'm a sloppy bastard.
Completely. Exactly. So what I want to try to do, and I've been trying to get my brother to maybe jump in and help out a little, but you know, he's in his own zone right now, and I don't blame him. But because I've got so many, you know, I'm even telling him, like, yo, dude, jump in, you know, because he's nice with this, man. His analysis is pretty spot on.
Okay.
He takes good trades, you know. So I'm always telling him, I'm like, yo, listen, you know, before I jump in, you know, let me get some feedback. Let me pick your brain a little before I jump in big, you know, with these accounts. And you know, he's got his own issues, man. He's got his ego, and I don't want to get involved, whatever. So you know, he's got his own twisted, you know, way of doing shit right now. And it's not that it's twisted; it's that he's still trying to fix his own shit. right? Like he's just like everybody else. He's trying to make sure he's making less mistakes, that he can keep his consistency, and that he can get his accounts to pay out, right? Just like everybody else. And he also trades his live account too, from what I know. You know, he doesn't trade it big. He trades it pretty small, but he does trade his live account. And you know, he's a good trader. He's a good trader, and he's much more disciplined than I am when it comes to how he takes his positions, and you know, just all around what he's looking for in terms of his setup, right? I haven't done it yet, but I was telling you earlier, I want to write down my rules.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about today. Yep. Hello? It's the right entry, yep. Yeah. Tape them to your forehead. Tape them to your forehead. He's on the hunt again. Yeah, well, I keep my cards in my hand. That way, I can remember to monitor it on a regular basis. Yep. Yep. Because it's too easy to go astray at times, and I want to fix that. So keeping them in my hand is a constant reminder. And today, like I said, I'm happy with what happened today. What happened today was I was pretty strict on only entering the trades if I can get a little bit of better price. If it actually guys looking for trades, just if I'm going to give a quick synopsis of what's going on in the markets, or what's going on in my mind about the markets. We're trading above VWAP. We're trading above the 5 o'clock close. We opened below it, so I would have been targeting a push into it. We pushed above it. Price held. Did a little bit of a retest. Rotated back up. Got above the high. We're going to call it the previous day. I mean, it's Monday's trading, but the previous day's high. Came down hard, touched VWAP, went back above, and now drifted lower, but still above VWAP. So yeah, I'm just giving a quick analysis of the markets. So for me, we're above VWAP, we're above previous day's close or the 5 o'clock close. Yeah, we have a little bit of a ceiling there, a little bit of pressure with the previous day's high, but for me, it's mostly a bullish bias. But as you know, I will take a trade in either direction. If my short-term indicators or my short-term charts reverse to the short side, so I'll go short. But in order to go short, I got to see a price 510. So that's quite a bit of a drop, actually. 21,510. That's about when I can start looking for a bit of a sell. But I got a gold, so let's take a gold for a quick short. Oh, I got filled on one. I don't know if you saw the pop. That was like an insta. Too bad it didn't fill me on all of them. Oh well, get out. So yeah, on gold, I just took a short, but dropped like $1.50, $2 instantly. It only filled me on one. Too bad. Anyways, yeah. So going back to what you said, I'm dedicating a couple accounts on Bulenox. I don't have them open now. I just want to confirm with Bulenox that I can open it up in the same platform. Trade gold with in Ninja while I'm trading NQ with Apex, and they're not going to get confused and say, hey, you're trade copying to the other firm. I don't want to invalidate my accounts that way. Because I don't know how they're tracking it. I don't know if they're just checking connections or if they're actually checking data inside the trades when they check that. And aside from that, yeah, I'm just going to follow the rules, because today, here's what I learned today. Fight for price. Improve your risk profile by getting a little bit better price than the actual triggered entry. And as long as I do that, my loss is a little bit smaller. My gains are a little bit bigger. And it was a glorious day today. It really was, except for the fuck up with the trade copier that I told you about. But it was a glorious day. So just rinse and repeat, but do that with a bigger account. And you know what? I'm not going to trade copy. I'm only going to do it on one. Not to put pressure on myself or anything like that, Do it easy. Easy breezy, take a few trades. I didn't say it before. My target is $600 a day, just to let you know. So I'm risking 800, and I'm targeting 600 in the day, and that over, let's say 2, 3, 4 trades, depending on you see how I get in and how I get out. So yeah, one trade isn't going to make or break me for the day. If I get 3 bad trades, I'll have my minus 800, and I'm going to accept it, because the thing what I was doing, I just wasn't accepting it. I would go down 800, and I would say, this is too much. I have 2 minis. Let me make it 4 minis. Let me make it 5 minis, 6 minis. Let me just get out of this $800 hole. But I said, no, you know what? No. That's it. And size, yeah. I have to try it. I have to try it the right way one time. I used to tell that to my friend when we were golfing and we were learning, how to hit the ball properly, how to hold the club and stuff. A long time ago, but I said, you know what? Stop hacking at the ball. Spend a day. Yeah, the first day you're going to be horrific because it's new, but then you're going to get so much better. And I saw that. When I dedicated, I got so much better than him. And, we used to gamble on every hole all the time. So it became easy money because he wouldn't invest the time. So I'm going to invest the time and the effort to do it properly on one account, and we'll see how it goes. I didn't trade it. Yeah, I didn't trade it today. I traded it on Sunday night. It was great. I didn't get a chance to open the accounts today. But I will definitely I'll be on it tomorrow. And gold is active till about 10:30. So I can come in tomorrow, maybe I'll start trading earlier, start my stream even earlier, trade gold. Maybe I'll wake up at 2 in the morning and trade it overnight. Even now, it's quite active. Like, I'm able to get really good moves in gold. It's quick gold. It's a different animal. Yeah, it's a different animal, though. Insta moves. No, 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 no. Yeah, that's it. They're not massive. But yeah, they're like these tiny little, they're mini rug pulls. Well, look, like what I said right now, you know, what I'm using are dollar-sized boxes for entry and exit. So I tried to get in, and the thing dropped like $2 instantly. I got filled on one. So if I was trying to stop out over there, that would have been a two. That would have been a 2 extra bars of slippage. So that's the thing. I'm experiencing a little bit of slippage when I'm trying to exit. Doesn't happen all the time, but it happens often enough to affect performance. But anyways, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna dedicate, like I said, that one account and see how it goes. I got it specifically for that. Yeah, it's irrelevant. It was $16. Yeah, well, I don't want to. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't listen to what I'm saying. Consult a financial advisor, but I wouldn't do it on a funded until I can prove it out on an eval. Does that make sense? And I use the word I. Okay, I am going to get a long entry at 53 at 53 bid holds. I'll go in for, I don't know, 4 lot. 53 held. Now I got to get a better price. If we get the 60 bid, I'm not entering, but I got to get a better price. I'm going to maintain consistency. So the 52, let's see, 51. Come on, give me a 51. 52. There we go. There we go. Can it fill me now? 51 and there we go. So I'm in at 51 and a quarter. The system's in at 53. So that's what I'm saying. That's all I need to do. Just get in a tiny bit. I'm missing trades. I missed a lot of trades today. I didn't panic. They went without me. No big deal. But I was able to maintain tighter stops. And I think that this is the way to go. Just keep hacking. For me, it's like little singles, little bunts. Get on first base, even if you get halfway to first base. Yeah, they do. At the end of the day, they get me there. Hey, Yeah. Yeah, you know that gold that when we traded overnight, the overnight stream, and I was trading gold, I was pretty much doing, if I remember correctly, I don't think I cheated with size. I think I was just trying for base hits because, again, the day before I kind of broke my rules and I said I got to get back on track, and I chiseled my way up to like $400 by the end of the stream at 5 in the morning. If I remember, like I said, I'm going to go with if I remember correctly because I don't always remember correctly, but I think I was just trading 1 lots and 2 lots and maybe 3 lots in gold, micros, you know, $40, $30, $20, $50, $60, minus $40 by the end of the night. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. 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 Yeah, you stopped me out. Let me get a little bit better price on the stop out. 39, 41 and a quarter, 41.50. Come on, take me out. I got stopped out trying to get a little bit of better price. I have to get out though. 39, 41 and a quarter. I'm trying to offer at 43. Closed by C42 bid. We don't hear Joker? How's that possible? Okay, let me try and fix that. Oh, shit, we were having this problem last time also. No, you're not. And I have audio Discord. Wow, but that's weird because I checked you before and it was working. I listened to my stream and I heard you and our voices were the right size, the right, the right. No, it was on mine. Remember I said yeah. No, I hear you. Hold on. Hold on. You are right. I was on yours. Yep, and I was on yours. Thank God for Jacinta. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, okay, the co-stream, the thumbnail is with me in it for mine. Okay, what? I'm having a problem with Discord audio just like last time. Remember on Friday? I just couldn't get it working. Anyways, I'm going to delete it, throw it in the trash can. And now we know. Oh, no. We know what to do. Plus, application audio. And let's call it audio Discord co-stream. Okay. And this is Discord, Ninja Terminal, Discord, co-stream channel private, Discord. I have two of them. One, okay. Please work. Speak. Nah, it's not coming through. That's just very frustrating. And there's no reason for it not to be coming through. Maybe open up Discord, make it large. And try now. Just say hello. No, not coming through. It's so weird because it always worked. And now all of a sudden it's like just broke. Okay, we're going to do like we did last time. I'm going to put on the output. Audio output. I hate that though. I don't like the whole computer coming through. Yeah, sometimes I put music, sometimes I go to another channel, and I forget. So, trash can, yes. There's no other way to bring in the audio. There's no window. What about window capture? Is that video? Is that graphics or is that? Yeah, it's a picture. Okay, audio output. I'll play with it another time. I already have one audio output. Okay, there we go. Click. And say hello.
Testing.
Yep, you're coming through now. Turn off my lo-fi. There we go. Last one.
Mic check. 1, 2.
Yep, perfect. Let me raise it a little bit, get you a little louder. Sounds good. Okay, we're back in business. It's the shitty way to do it. It's the back door, but that's what we'll do. Okay, so do I have any trades? Oh, wow. Really? I lost money? See, that's when people ask me, what did you trade today? Or the markets are going up. I have no idea. That's how much I pay attention to my trades after they're closed. I completely even forget. What am I looking for? Well, I'm looking to go long again. Let's see if we can get an entry. And
I think this 5 minutes gonna dictate a lot. The 5 minute close futures.
okay.
Got about a minute and 20 left
Well, on
in the
the 5
candle.
minute, we have a swing at 21, 21, 5, 22. So maybe we'll wick that. It's kind of like near the 5 o'clock close. Maybe we'll wick that and go higher, or maybe we'll go lower. Remember the 8:30 intermediate high or low. So at 8:15,
It's gonna
we
depend right
made the
now
high
if
today.
this 5 minute gives us that close. Like I said, if it starts pulling back, it starts pulling back. But if it can push down and give us a close below that 29, I'm gonna expect the next 5 minute candle to follow through.
Mm.
Maybe a small pullback, right? A couple points, nothing major. But see if we leave a gap, a fair value gap, depending on how much this next 30 seconds pushes down, because it's not leaving much of a gap here as of right now.
I mean, there's decent volatility in the market. It's nothing to cry about. 6.23 average range on the 1 minute candle. So we can get some movement. I took a small trade in gold. I don't know if it shows up on the screen. Yeah, it looks like it's showing up on the screen.
All right, so I like that close. I like that 5 minute close. This next 5 minute candle, if we can hold fair value gap, I can see us start pushing down below the 516 mark and starting to possibly shift slightly.
I'm going to be opening up TradingView probably starting tomorrow just to get the volume profile up on the chart and find the value area high, value area low. I think I want to see how price responds around those levels, the same way that I look at how price reacts or responds with the initial balance. And I'm tracking it now also with the 15-minute opening range. That's a little bit, so it's a lot on the plate, but they're all basically the same strategy: break and retest. And I think the volume profile has a lot of followers. So, anyways, I'm going to take a look at it, see how it goes. I'm curious. I used to use value area high, value area low before, and
like TradingView. I mean, you could see it's the one that's my big screen. That's the one that I do most of my charting on, and I tend to take trades on my Ninja Trader. I don't know. I just find it to be a little bit easier.
Yeah.
For my trades, right? But overall, I like TradingView a lot.
Well, I can't argue with you because my favorite platform is Topstep X, and Topstep X is Project X or Platform X, whatever they call it, and that's based on TradingView. The engine underneath the hood is TradingView.
All right, 2 minutes and 40 seconds on this next 5 minute candle. Who's calling me on Discord?
Gold went up just a little bit too much to maybe hook me into a long a little too early. Let's see if it can rotate back up. What are we at? 32.24. We got back into the 3200s. What does this even look like on the daily? On the 5 minute? Do I have a 5 minute chart in gold? No, the 1 minute. And the daily, what's this? This is the 1 minute. Why do I have two 1 minute charts in gold? I don't need two. 1 minute. This one's a real ugly one. Bouncing off the 50. Let's see what happens if we're able to go higher. The daily on NQ is looking super strong. Super strong. We broke out above the highs of this little consolidation here. Let's see if we can continue with that strength. Hey, we long gold. That's what we're long on.
Long on gold, huh?
I'm long on gold. I think that's maybe the wrong thing to be, but we'll see. I just took what the Renko charts told me to do. Are we long on NQ? What chip? I don't know. It's a tough one for me because we're under VWAP, but we're above the previous day's close. So that's the hell area for me to trade in. I want to see strength above VWAP or weakness below the 5 o'clock close. And I want to see a little bit of a pickup in volatility.
Got 5 minutes and 28 seconds left on NQ. I mean, I can definitely see us pushing down.
Yeah. Maybe even down to the 460, 440 area. Bounce off there. That's the IB initial balance high. But also we had two swing lows at 21,450 and one at 21,444. But we would need an expansion of volatility because, look at them. You said the 15-minute chart. I'm looking at the 15-minute chart and I'm seeing that the range for today is 490 approximately to 560. It's only 70 points. So we need a little bit of a pickup in volatility or momentum. What did we do today on the, it was the ORB, the 15-minute ORB did well today. It was a pretty explosive trade. People who trade it did well. You know what? I think that's
opening range breakout.
Yeah, I think it's better than the initial balance the first hour. Because by the first hour, the markets are tired already. But the first 15 minutes, often you get a little bit of an explosive move. Okay, I'm going to add to my gold trade here if we get just a little bit higher. I use this chart over here. I want that white bar to close, even though the blue bar closed. Oh, there we go. So buy now. I put in a buy order for 2. And okay, let's see what happens. I'm good with this trade either way. And short term, I know what chip you said, hey, we long, but I'm about 6 points away from converting to a short bias. It's got to get down to 21,511. Oh, I remember, yeah, a little while ago I was saying 21,510. That's where I switched my bias to short. It looked so far away because we were trading at the 21,545 area. There we go. Gold is going to turn green. Look at that. Oh, I spoke too soon. Come on, gold. You know what? I just had not an epiphany, Did you hear me when I said I don't really care what happens to this trade because I got in
Uh-huh.
properly and the size is insignificant? And we were talking about trading larger size and how we're always kind of screwing up when we do that. I just realized also when we have that large size or when I have that large size, I care what happens to the trade as opposed to the gold trade where I don't care. I'll just let it play out.
Right,
I'm
right,
I'm
right, right.
I'm thinking maybe I interfere with the trades improperly even because I care so much. I'm so vested into the result of this one trade.
Exactly what it is, futures.
What chip has a buy limit at 512? That's an interesting area to buy right under the previous days, the 5 o'clock close. I like that. Okay, well, my gold, I'm going to take a piece off with the second candle closes on the Renko chart up there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there, and then we're going to do the Joker. Let it run. Come on, get up a little higher. You just got to get up another 40 cents. Boosh. Everyone say push. All in unison. Anyways, when I get out, you'll know the
15
second bar
minutes
close.
closing in 48 seconds, guys.
It is looking weak. Wood chips going long where I'm switching my bias to short. But it's a really good area. I do like it because it's a little bit. It's a 5 o'clock close test. It's a touch into it. So yeah, I could definitely see us rotating higher. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I could see it happening. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But on the other hand, I also wouldn't be surprised if it just tanked lower. Oh, there we go. I got my moving gold. It all came in 1 second. Look how fast it is. Look how fast that was. It just spurted. Gold had an orgasm. That's a good way to describe it. Okay, I'm going to let one go. Look at that. I barely touched it. I'm up 119. And there's the dump.
Trade.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it be, as the Beatles say. Who knows? Maybe I'll get $100 on this. Who knows? Maybe it'll go to 32, 30, 32, 33. I'm in at 32.23. Wow, that's a dump. Okay, so definitely in my next trade in NQ is short.
A nice 15-minute expansion off the first 15. This 15-minute is a shifting structure at this level. If we can take it. We got 13.5 minutes left. Got 13 minutes on this next 15-minute candle though. 13 minutes. I'm thinking about wood chips long right now. Hey, what's up, Jerry?
Jerry Lewis?
Jerry O. Smith.
I thought it was Jerry Lewis. So
I just
close.
looked over into my chat. I saw someone said hello.
Yeah.
Sorry if I missed you earlier.
Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lee Lewis.
So I like the market shift here. I like that we continue to push down. I like this shift more.
Great. Fire.
If we can close in 12 minutes. And then I like this one much more. Excuse me.
Where's Crispy? I need some laughs. I don't even know what I want to do. Oh, yeah, I know what I wanted to do. I forgot. I wanted to put an EMA on my gold chart. Let's make it a period of 9 and 12, 21. Let's make it, let's go with an 11. It doesn't even matter. There is no magical number. Go with 12. Apply. Okay, there we go. And get back.
What are you thinking here, Woodchip? What are you thinking? 484 stop, 2 micros. I have a buy limit at 512. So Woodchip is about to be. He stopped already. He got stopped.
Yeah.
Either that or he's by 50 cents. I went to 85, 84.50. Let's go, Woodchip.
Oh, yeah, he's still in. He's hanging on.
I think he might be in by 50 cents.
Yeah,
if
it
I'm
looks
not
like
mistaken.
it. It looks like it.
I don't know if I'm accurate here. Let me see. The low is
He's quiet.
84.75. 84.75. He said his
quiet.
stop is at 84. So hey, listen, he might still be alive right here.
I'm barely in and home. Home sweet home.
I'm barely in and home. I think this next 5 minute can definitely push up.
Look at my gold.
On the
70.
close. I do like the close. We closed nicely. We closed really nicely on the 5 minute. I can see a push back up though to maybe 503. 505. Just allowing the 15 minute to just consolidate a little bit.
Did you see my gold? $75. 1 micro. Go. 77. I'm taking 80. Fuck off. I'm taking 78. Are you kidding me? I'm taking it. Congratulations, Mike. You hung on to a trade. Not maybe as long as I should have, but
Still pushing. This might be heavy, guys. This might be really heavy. Coming down for some of those lows for us. Be careful with that with the long wood chip.
Come on, give me a congratulations, Joker. I held a trade.
Congratulations.
Give me a pat on the shoulders.
That is huge. That is. I'm not gonna lie. That's
It
huge.
It is. You kidding me? I took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars, and I logically got out right under the previous day's close. That's that black dash line. So it made sense where I got out. I just didn't, impulsively get out. There was a reason for the exit.
Thank you.
Let's go gold.
So right now, NQ 5 minute, 15 minutes, still has 8 minutes left. Just small pullback for the next 3 to 4 minutes, easily. Maybe, hypothetical.
Did we make a new evening session low? Yeah, for sure, eh? We did.
And then just push fast down. So again, 502, maybe 503. I don't know that we can see higher than that. And that's just based on the 5 minute right now. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Push up with a green candle on the 5.
Well, look at the range, eh? Interesting enough. It went up to 9 points
Is that
on the
508, maybe?
On the 1 minute candles.
Maybe, guys, maybe.
Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. You hear me playing with the poker chips? You hear no, you don't hear that? Okay, so good. The noise suppression is working. I'm debating if it's a good idea to be playing with poker chips while I'm trading. Is it going to encourage gambling? May no. Oh no, I hear him. I just heard it in my ear there. Okay, it's a little bit not that loud, but
guys,
you're going again?
get a quick refill.
What are we drinking? Wow, nice exit on gold. What did I get out at? Let me check my executions. I got out of gold at 31.4. Wow, the high was 31.6. I pretty much top ticked it. Good job. Good job. Anyways, that's just luck. That's not skill, that's just luck. I'm not stupid. But I am happy how it worked, that trade. And I'm looking to get long again. And then Q needs to do a bit of a retrace, and then I'll be looking to go short. Two lot. And, ooh, so close. So close. You know what? Let me go in for a one lot. There we go. Now it's in. Now it's in. I'm in for a one lot. If I get a better price, I'll see there. I didn't wait for a better price. I got in at the actual price. So I won't be greedy. I'll let it go. If it goes, either way, I'm a winner. If it goes, I win on a one lot. And if it comes back, I get a better price. I like that. As odd as it sounds, I did a little bit of a DIY home repair on my oven door today. And in order to do it, I looked at a YouTube video, and the guy's icon was whatever it was. I don't remember his name. But underneath, there was a circular icon. It says, "No one gets hurt." And I saw that, and I liked it. And I said, you know what? When I trade this way, getting in better, respecting my stops, trading small, not no one gets hurt, but I never get hurt. You know, it's it made me I don't know, it made me think. I saying, you know what, just trade like this and no one gets hurt. You know, it's safe trading. It's safe, consistent, successful trading. Now the only thing is how to figure out how to scale it to larger size without failing all the time. You know, like now I'm not trading I don't have my Bulenox, so I'm not trading. I'm supposed to have a mini. Instead I have a micro because I'm doing it on Apex. So technically, if you look, if I would have traded the same size, the two lots, and I would be okay. I wouldn't be up 1,600. You know, 10 times the size because I think I had a 4 lot, but I would be up half. I'd be at 600 or 700 for already. If I would have been trading my Bulenox, I would have hit my target. They're going to cancel my affiliate code.
What affiliate code?
With Bulenox. The reason why I'm saying that is because I posted 2 videos, both of them kind of, well, three on Bulenox. One was positive.
You were kind of like, ripping them a little.
Yeah. And there's 2 people that commented and said they're closing their Bulenox accounts.
Oh boy.
You know, like, thank you for letting us know we're closing our Bulenox.
Yeah.
We're never trading with Bulenox ever again.
Hey, listen, you're not doing a bad thing. It's good. It's good information to put out there, right? Like, let's be honest, man. We're not, we're not doing it to hurt anybody, and we're not doing it to hurt the company either. We're just trying to make sure everybody understands the information that they're putting out.
That's it.
right?
And
It's not like we're still trading. We're still trading them for crying out loud, right?
and they're getting feedback to see that people don't like this. Change those stupid rules. Don't put a cap. Don't put a restriction that
Most
you.
of them won't, though. You know, most of them won't.
180, $20. I'm taking it. 183. We're right at the previous day's high again. Your camera's closed. I don't know if you know. You usually tell me to
Yeah, I
remind
do.
you.
I'm gonna turn on in a minute.
Mm. Click, click.
So 117 on the 15. It was a nice, fairly nice close.
Let me see the 15. Yeah, the 15 took a bit of a tumble there, eh? On the 15-minute chart. Even more exaggerated on the 5-minute chart. Making new evening session lows by another 20 points. That was a pretty decent move. All starting around the previous day's high, approximately. I mean, maybe 10 points higher, 45, 55, maybe even 15 points higher. But nonetheless, price never really held solidly above that level. And as I was saying, let's get below VWAP and below the 5 o'clock close, and I switch to short bias. Now let's see if we can get some short trades. So the Toronto Maple Leafs are out of the playoffs. How are you handling the loss? You're good, Joker?
Yeah, you know I don't give a crap about that kind of stuff.
What does Crispy always say? Go Warriors?
Crispy's a big basketball guy.
Basketball, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, it's my job to keep you updated on the Canadian teams. Winnipeg is out also. I don't know about Edmonton. I didn't check. Shit, they're all gone.
We're talking hockey now, right?
Hockey, that's it. Hockey.
So we're on the same page. All right.
Hockey's supposed to be Canada's game. It's all whoever pays for the best players. You pay to play.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that.
One, two. Could have shorted there. One, no. Maybe even one. Gold is finally breaking out above the. I don't know what time gold closes. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock close. I don't think it doesn't close at 4 o'clock. It has a different close. I mean, the futures keep trading, but the hours of the gold market are 8:20 till 2, I think. What a stupid long. They can't all work out. That's fine. You tried. It was a good theory. It was a good hypothesis, and it could have played out. I don't think it was a stupid long. It was just a long that didn't work out. Only my humble opinion, but I thought it had a fair
It's a
shake.
good way to look at it, futures. Honestly, we're not gonna hit all of them.
Yeah, I thought it had a fair shake of working out. Could have seen a rotation higher after bouncing into the 5 o'clock close. Or just getting under it a little bit. Waiting on a gold long, waiting on an NQ short. You guys know how I trade.
Yeah, NQ short is really what I kind of want to see. Just a small little pullback. I mean, this 15-minute right now. I mean, I'm not sure if we're gonna get up higher. Right? It might expand. It might expand, but I wouldn't mind seeing like 490, give or take. Right? Something like 490 right now in the next like 5 minutes or so. Maybe even 97, 99, right? 500, that range.
Yeah.
And
be good with that.
and then continue down with a fast push on the 15-minute.
I'm down for that, especially if it can get up to 21.5. I'll be shorting alongside you.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up these Bulenox accounts.
Yeah, and I just thought about it now. You know, to randomly decide on an account, I'm going to take a large position now. I don't know. I'm thinking, nah, I'm reflecting on it and saying maybe that's wrong. But to allocate an account and say I'm going to get this account for the purpose of trading large size on it, I think that's better.
Or just allocate an account that you
Yeah.
have even, right? You don't have to get another account.
Yeah,
Just I have an
yeah.
account. I'm gonna take this account. I'm gonna
But always commit to always, not just
1
randomly.
minute.
Yeah.
I think I want to do it with micros, only because I can exit partial.
Yeah, you can scale. Not scale. You can take partials.
Just
That's it.
exit, take partials out.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna do it in groups of 5, 5, 5, and 5. And I'm forget 2 minis, but I'm gonna go up to 15 micros. That'll be my over leveraged position on whichever account I choose to do that on, right? That's what I'm thinking.
But can I ask you a tough question?
Of course.
Of course. When you do ones and twosies on the micros, don't you usually run into like $200 losses? Which means if you're going to 10x the size, you're going to blow the account in one trade. Shouldn't you maybe go up to maybe just 4 times the size instead of 10 times?
I don't blow with if I'm stopping out and taking proper trades with 15 micros, I think I should be okay.
Yeah.
My problem is that I end up in a position with 7 minis.
Well, what's your average loss size, let's say today on the when you were doing ones, twos, threes, and micros?
I usually
Like
stick with
40,
1 and 2 micros.
and
I
what are you
usually stick with
losing?
1 and 2 micros.
And you're losing $40, $30.
Exactly, exactly. If I'm using
Oh,
one
okay, okay.
micro, usually about 40 to 50 bucks.
Okay, okay. No, I thought it was like 1, 2 micros. I thought it was $120 to $200
No,
per trade.
no.
I thought that was your risk per trade. Sorry.
No, usually they're much tighter than that. I have had trades where I've taken 1 and 2 micros and I'm risking 150 bucks, right? Depending on the setup, if that's what it calls for.
Yeah.
But I'm usually trying to keep them a little bit tighter than that with 1 and 2. A little bit, right? Trying to be a little conservative, but also trying to take the trade. Like right now, we got 8 minutes left, guys, on this 15-minute candle. I'm really eyeing this 15-minute chart right now. Oh, there you come here, you little shitbag.
Yep. 8 minute. Let me see. The 15 minute, 8 minutes left. Yep. And the 1 minute candle has 2 minutes 40 seconds left.
5 minute has a buy side wick, right? Yeah, it does.
Well, with the 5 minute, I can see we got a couple of levels here. Couple of what do you guys call them? Relative equal lows at 21,450 and 21,443. So those look like obvious targets. I'm grazing the 15-minute chart long. Let's go. Let's go. You the man. Who can tell me who I sound like? You the man. Gold is going long. Come on, get me a better price. No, not long yet. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I'm not getting in early. Ooh, it keeps coming down.
29. Does it start giving us a pullback here? I don't know. It's not likely.
Subscribe on the bottom of my chart on my page. Subscribe and thanks for the support. Discount code Joker. JOK. OUR, not ER. Because he decided to spell it OUR to confuse people.
I did not.
Where did you get that from? What's the word behind the JOKOUR? The motivation. I'm curious, actually, really.
Where
did that come from?
It's a little complicated to get into right now.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, it might give up a lot of real critical info here.
Okay, we'll go with that.
All right, what does this thing want to do right here?
But with
guys?
the OUR, it's motivating me to spell floor FLOUR. Futures flower.
No, mine is it's a play on Joker, but it has to do with my initials to my name.
I like it. But like I said,
So like Joker, and then like between my first name and my last name, you get somewhere in between you get the Joker.
Yeah. But
that's all you guys are gonna get. The rest you got to figure out.
Exactly 12 hours from open. Watch out. Well, I don't have any trades or orders or positions, right, guys? Positions is clear. Orders, wood chip, you're scaring me, so cancel all orders. Yeah, okay. I don't know what it is with NQ, but look at this move from 21.55 down to 5.55 down to 4.60. Shit, that's almost 100 points without a 14-point retrace. That's crazy. I saw a good movie on the weekend. It was called The Nonas or something like that with Vince Vaughn.
I saw that too. I actually just saw it last night with my wife.
It was good, man.
Yeah, it was really good, man. It was really, really good.
Hey, you can go to Antacota Maria or whatever it is.
How far? Parts of it brought tears to my eyes too. I'm not gonna lie.
How far is Staten Island from you? Half an hour?
Not far at
hour?
All. Yeah. No, I've got friends that live on the island.
I'm wondering. You know
Staten
what?
Island, not on Long Island. Both on Long Island and Staten Island, but we're talking about Staten Island.
Yeah. Is that the world's greatest commercial or what? For his business?
Which one?
A movie about your business? Are you kidding me? The guy is the guy's laughing. He's probably now the lineup is 3 months in advance reservations now.
I bet, right?
Oh yeah, his business is gonna explode now for a long time. There was another one that was in a movie. It was called what was it called? Serendipity.
Oh yeah, and I actually went to Serendipity.
Yeah, we went
with my wife afterwards. She wanted to go. So
did you have the frozen hot chocolate?
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did.
It was insane.
We went to the one in Vegas. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh my god, I didn't know there was one in Vegas.
Guys, I forgot to turn my camera.
Yeah, that frozen hot chocolate was like the best tasting thing I've ever had in my life.
It was good. Yeah.
That's
it was really
crazy good.
It was good for sure. All right, what do we got here now? 2 minutes and 15 seconds with that move. Do we see a super push down here, or do we see a move up? That's the question. That is the question. Minute 51 on this 15. Does it close green with a fair value gap over this bar? Giving us a push on the next one up to 508, 506. I'd like to see that. Not sure we're going to get it.
I'm waiting this long for a trade in NQ. It'll be discouraging if it loses. Like, really? You make me wait this long and then you give me a losing trade?
Man, I had this sty a few months ago, and it still left a hard little knot underneath my eye.
Yeah, I got one too. My wife keeps telling me, "Go get it removed." It looks like a
You got
goiter.
a little knot from the sty. Really, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it looks like a goiter.
It won't go away this time around. I've had them before, and they
Yeah.
usually go away, but this time around, it decided to leave a little marble in my.
You know what? I had that. It was annoying me a long time ago. I went to go see, I don't know what doctor it was, not an optometrist, but I don't know, something for that. These guys, they specialized in. He wanted to remove it surgically. I said, fuck off. I put a hot water compress. I got like a small little hot water bottle, and I would put a hot water compress 2, 3, 4 times.
That's it.
And it went away. It went away. Now I don't care anymore. I'm not going to bother. It doesn't bother me, so.
No, I take it out. I usually do the same thing. I usually put a hot compress, just break it down.
Yeah.
And I usually do it as I'm getting the sty, as I feel it coming in. I don't get them often, but I've gotten 3 or 4 in my life, right?
Yeah.
And I'll usually just put a hot compress as it's coming in, just to start breaking it down.
I told my wife I'll put a hot water compress when it starts to block the camera on this live stream. When it gets that big. You're a tough audience. You don't laugh a lot at my jokes. I'm putting in a complaint. You're rolling your eyes. Hello? Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Coach Fred. Joker's ignoring me.
Hey, Coach Fred. I'm not ignoring you. It's not true. Paying a little attention to this chart, trying to see what the heck it wants to do.
Gold's not moving. I took a partial on one, but gold's not moving. I'm stuck where it is. I got a small long. And unfortunately for me and my stupid NQ, it's just not, it's not pulling back or retracing at any good amount. So I just can't get in. We have to just keep watching it. Gold. We are all chart doctors. Yep. What was that word? Like a radiologist, a chartologist. I laugh at your joke. Joker's a tough nut to crack. I don't think I've ever made you laugh yet, Joker. I'll get you.
Made me laugh. I laugh.
I'll get you. One day I'll come up with something funny enough to make you laugh.
Oh man, that's not true. That's not true. Oh, I'm out of water. That's true.
That's not true, Mike. I laugh. When I watch your trading, I laugh.
Lately my trading's has been something to laugh at. To be honest.
Hey, 200.
I don't even want to trade. Like I can't. I'm nervous to press the damn button for crying out loud these days. I hate it when I get like that.
$210, nickel and diming my way in gold. Hey, impressive.
That gold pays. I hear it from a lot of people. That gold can pay.
Impressive.
That gold can pay. Now this NQ. Here's the question. So we came to a level. We marked out. This is the one we like the best.
I'm nimble and quick. Now come up with the
Has a
second
level
the
2
second line that
retrace.
rhymes. Wood chip. I'm nimble and quick. Bup. Make a limerick. Go on ChatGPT, it'll give you suggestions.
I'm nimble and quick. I think with my dick. Oh.
Yeah. That was the easy one. You took the easy way out. What?
I don't know how he got quesadillas and tortillas from
Too many
nimble and
possessed
quick.
on my soul. I forgot what it was. What is it? Wood chip? Midnight what? Midnight craziness or something? I'm crazy at midnight. It's not even playing anyways. I have a song, something about midnight. You know what? I know how to get it. I'm gonna get it out there. There we go. Just restart it. Here we go. This is the Quesadilla song. Let's wait for the midnight, and then I'll raise the volume. For now, I'll keep it quiet. It's coming. Babe, I'm bushy, can't leave you behind. Every night at 12, breaking all the rules. There we go. I had to play it. Every night at 12. Give me a 13. No, I lose my fucking mind. Breaking all the rules. That was my 1 minute of music. I tried to stream on TikTok on the weekend. Some guy, I'm not making this up, some guy hacked into my stream and I couldn't get him out. I should post it. It's fucking hilarious. Seriously. The guy was blowing into a breathalyzer like every 5 minutes. Okay. Anything doing on NQ? Still no way to enter. Did you enter on NQ at all ever, Jokour, or you couldn't find an entry? Because you were calling this short.
No, it's just I'd like to see a pullback maybe to 490 if we can get it. That would be ideal.
Yeah.
Something in that range,
Yeah,
give or
no, but you
take.
were calling this like way early. You were calling this at the 8 o'clock mark. Above VWAP. You were calling this at like 540 already, looking for lower
Yeah,
prices.
definitely, man. It's calling it, seeing it, taking it properly, right? Like
3 different things. Yep.
all of them. They don't,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
it's not something that you're gonna be able to
No, you need a setup.
right. I'd like to see it eventually start pushing up, like in the near future.
Mm.
490. I want to see like 490. I say, give or take.
Dump truck. Back up the truck. We're going higher. Going lower.
I mean, this is a nice little retracement candle, singular, right? Singular. 5 minute. Looks like it wants to close up. I mean, let's see. If we can get a nice push here with a continuation on the next candle. I could see that 490, 500 range getting tagged, perhaps. Let's see how this 5 minute candle closes. I gotta stop. That's another thing that's been screwing me up. Futures. I've been finding myself getting stuck on a 1 minute chart, and that really screws me up because the 1 minute charts are like the absolute worst to try to find any type of real direction. It's good to catch an entry if you have an idea as to where you want to see the market going already. But that 1 minute chart's going to screw you up more than it's going to give you anything positive out of it, in my opinion.
So you're thinking to go to a higher time frame? 5 minute?
I prefer the higher. I prefer 5 and 15 minute time frames. Yeah, to trade.
I know a lot
And then
of
I'll
people.
just use I'll use those lower time frames just for entries primarily.
Yeah, a lot of people see success with the higher time frames. Actually, a lot of people say if you're trading on the 1 minute, you're wasting your time. You're just trading inside the noise, and
Exactly.
but
Exactly.
that's only their opinion.
But it's not. Look, it's not necessarily just an opinion. There is facts to that. There's a lot of facts to that statement. Um, the 1 minute has a lot of the chop happening, right? Like
Yeah.
that's true. So you just got to take it with a grain of salt. But for somebody like yourself who's looking for 5 to 10 points, that's kind of what you need to see. You
Well,
can't look at anything
yeah.
outside of the 1 minute.
Well, look at the 1 minute chart on my screen. Hold on. Let me get it up. Let me make sure it's up. Give me a half a second and put up screen two. Where's screen two? I just gotta find it. Screen two, screen two, screen. There's screen two. So let's go to 8:30. I'm gonna put up 8:30. Where's there's 8:30. And then let me find 8:30 on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute chart, I can see people getting stopped out. But look at the Renko, how smooth. It's just down bar, down bar, down. How many bars do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bars in the last hour. But if you come and watch at 9:30, I'm going to get 11 bars in a minute or in 2 minutes.
Right.
Instead of in an hour. So, but that's what I like Renko, because it's strictly price. And that's why I said I'm waiting for a retrace on the Renkos. I need an up bar, but right now it's just down, 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 down. I don't know. I think easier to trade. I like bars that are just based on price. Again, personal preference, and it's where my experience lies. But I've always liked the fact that time doesn't influence the creation of a new bar. Only price does. I think it's easier to see, for me, what's going on. And full port short, that rhymes also. But let me switch back to gold, because that is what I'm trading over here. Not looking to convert anybody, but the top, what's the word I'm looking for? The anyways, I don't have the word, but what we were saying is that the 1 minute chart is full of noise, right? And when I show you the Renko, look how the Renko eliminates that noise. That's the point that I wanted to make. It's also a short-term chart.
Still got to understand Rankos a little bit better.
But it eliminates the noise. You're saying the one, when you say, you go to the 1 minute, you're trading inside the noise. So that's what I like about the Renkos. They eliminate the noise. And sometimes they're even faster than the 1 minute. It's almost like trading 10-second charts, but it still eliminates the noise. It eliminates the noise. It's what I call, the noise is what I call, I know, Coach Fred. Time is a key part of the ICTs. Yep, definitely. What does he call them? The kill zones, I think.
Kill zones, yeah.
But the thing is, you can still apply it to Renkos. You can still say, okay, if the kill zone is at between 11 and 12 or 10:30 and 11, or we're expecting the algo to kick in at 9:50 or 10:50 or 3:50, that's when we come to the Renkos and wait for a setup. He has no idea what a candle means. Oh, gold. Gold is setting up for a trade. It just took a little bit of a tumble. I moved away from tick charts because I find that short-term time-based charts are better for me. Yeah, it's just, look, there's no, again, I'll say it, there's no holy grail. Really just find a way to frame a trade, to put a box around your trade where your stop loss is close and your target is a little bit farther away. And based on the ATR or the volatility in the currently in the markets, you have a very high likelihood of hitting your take profit. Because, having a stop loss that's 50 points away and you want to get 2-to-1 and you got to make 100 points, well, that's hard. But if you can find an entry where your stop loss is 6 points away, well, 2-to-1 is 12 points. That's quite easy for NQ to do that. Seriously, the friend that sent me the intro to ICT and never watched the whole video says it's noise. Okay, I believe you. I'm good with that. I'm not difficult. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. And I'm not saying mine is right, and I'm not saying anybody's is right. If you make it work for you, then you're right, regardless of what anybody says. Night. Let me call my wife. My wife's gone to bed. My wife's become a streamer widow. She goes to bed early because she works early. Let me call her. I'm closing my mic for a few minutes, okay, Joker?
I'm actually going to run upstairs also. Well, let's take a 2-minute break. I want to get some water.
Yep.
I'm like,
okay,
really
guys.
parched.
I'm not talking about you, Mike.
I'm going to leave my mic running, but I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just going to grab some water.
Okay. I'm closing my mic, guys. I'll be back. Besides, you don't want to. Let's take a poll. Who wants to hear me talking to my wife? Who wants to listen in to all my conversations? Close the door and you go to the bathroom. Yeah, his bathroom's not far, I don't think. I think it's right behind him. Oh, she's not going to answer me. She's mad at me. Yeah, I got her answering machine. Really? Holy Christ. What time did she text me to say goodnight? 9:08. Oh, shit. I thought it was just now. Oh, I'm stupid. No wonder why she's not answering. Beep. Beep, beep. Okay. I'm sorry. Why did my phone just ding now? So she sends a message. 9:08, 40 minutes later, my phone notifies me that she sends a message. I want my money back for my phone. Gold might trigger along. I'm still watching. Gold's close to triggering along. Okay, well, I'll send her. Oh my God, she even texted me on Teams. I feel terrible now. I feel terrible now. That's husband neglect. Okay, let me just text her and say good night. I hope it doesn't make her phone buzz. And then she's going to say, "You woke me up. I was sleeping." I'm thirsty too. His water sounds good. I'm drinking coffee. I need a cola. I'm going to go get a cola.
If you really want to, guys.
Sorry I missed your message. John was yelling in my ears. I blamed you, Joker. Maybe he doesn't hear me. Okay, my turn to go get water, except my water is going to be cola. So, I will be back. Where is my BRB screen? Okay, guys, give me a second. Copy. Paste. Looks good. Boom. Boom. And close the mic.
Let's use the restroom really quick, and it's freezing. Let's get my robe on. Oh, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Got our water. We got our robe. Get our trade though. We should have been in that short for much, much higher, but that's okay. If we can get a pullback enough to where it might still make sense, maybe we still have a trade. Potential retracement to the 470s right now. Do we get higher than that though? Right? Like, is that going to be too early of an entry? Does it give us another leg down from here? Leave everyone waiting for a pullback, and there's no pullback. Draw higher or lower Joker. I think we've got a draw lower, but I'd like to see a pullback up. I like the 15-minute close. Maybe up to 470. And then potentially some lower targets. I mean, there's still no real break of structure, in my opinion, right? Like, this does look like the right shoulder. Could push down. All right, I like the close. I like the close from last night, 4 o'clock in the morning, right? We still got the UK lows that are sitting here. And that was a nice market structure shift. Small one. So I would like to see us start consolidating maybe in a bearish, right, pattern. Give me a second, guys. My phone's going off. Got the wife calling me.
Where did everyone go? Okay, I'm not talking about you, Mike. Close the door. You go to the bathroom. Beep. I'm not sure beep is the right sound you would make if you're in the bathroom. Just got put scaling out 40 micros. Oh, just got out scaling 40 micros. Wow, look at you, Coach Fred. DCAing since 4:45. Not important. Haha. Draw higher or lower. Joker. Okay, very important pull. Crucial. Start a pull.
I told him. I'm thinking we're pulling up a little higher to drop down. So I think we have a maybe a sell side draw overall. But I mean, I don't know. That's a nice little close above as well on buy side. So it can be a little tricky still.
So, did I miss anything in gold while I was gone? No. We just traded lower. Look at that. Today we'll do a poll on soft drinks. Tomorrow we do a poll on chocolate bars.
What are you eating, Futures? What are you chewing on? It better not be a Twix bar. What is that? I can't tell. And you're muted, so I can't hear shit.
Oh, Henry. Oh, Henry.
Oh, gotcha.
Supper of Champions. Oh, Henry and Pepsi.
Trying
to keep healthy.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to
I try to keep that stuff out of my diet these days.
I'm trying to stay healthy. Yeah,
I try to avoid. I like my ice cream, right? I like my ice cream. You cannot take my ice cream away. And I mean like at least 3-4 times a week. Right? But I'll try to limit all of my sugar intake to just that.
Okay.
You know? Do my best, obviously, right? I still eat some carbs, which turns into sugar.
Yeah.
But I do my best. I do my best to try to
be honest with you, I make jokes, but I don't have a big sweet tooth, really. The Pepsi is Diet Pepsi. I don't have a big sweet tooth. I don't eat a lot of sweets. Salt is my poison.
Salt is good for you. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
Maybe not in the amounts that I use it.
It don't matter how much salt you use. You're fine. Same thing with butter. Don't let nobody lie to you and tell you that cholesterol is a thing. Again, this is not health advice either, guys. We are not medical professionals.
But
nor financial advisors.
Yeah, we're nothing. We're barely good husbands.
You know what I mean?
But we're good fathers. That's what matters.
I do put myself in that category.
You
know, great. No, because we can always be. Because I can be better. I know that. I would say I'm a great father to my kids. I love my kids unconditionally, and I am a great father, right? But I can always improve.
Well, yeah.
Right, like I can always improve. Like I know lately with this whole trading, I can spend more time with them. Right, like I've been putting too much time on these charts. Like right now, my wife called me just a few minutes ago. She's like, "Hey, what happened?" She heard me go upstairs to get some water.
Yeah.
She's like, "Why you came up and you went right back down?" She's like, "Aren't you coming up?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm still streaming. Give me like 20 minutes. I'll be off by 10:30."
Yeah.
30 minutes, and I'll be up.
Well, that's the thing. Like, all right. That's where I blamed you. My wife sent me a text saying good night. So I texted her back, and I said I'm going to call her. Then she didn't answer. I turned the mic off. I said, "You guys don't want to hear me talking to my wife." Then she doesn't answer. I go, "What the fuck?" And then I look. She sent me the message 40 minutes ago. I felt terrible.
Shit.
I blamed it on Joker. I wrote, Joker was talking too loud. I didn't hear my notification.
Yeah, gee, thanks. But yeah, look, there's like I said, we can always improve, right? There's things we can do less of, right? Things we can do more of. Let me turn my camera. I just keep forgetting.
Well, as I said, she became a streaming widow because now she goes to bed early because she starts work. She leaves for work at like 6, so she's got to jump in the shower at 4:45. So when you got to wake up at 4:45, you're not going to bed at midnight. So now with the streaming, we miss each other at night. But I go up like you. We go on break and I go up. I just missed it because I didn't see the notification. If I had seen the notification, I would have.
Hit the pause button. Hey, I'll be right back, and you would have went exactly. Look, man, we gotta prioritize, right? I enjoy the streaming. I'm not gonna cut it out, right? She knows that. She respects that. But I have to respect the fact that she wants to spend time with me. She's my wife. I'm her husband. It should be that way. So I need to limit, what I do. Like I used to trade the Asia session, right? Now I'll go and hang out with her, go to sleep, and maybe I'll get up for the London session, which is much better. Right? Catch like the 3-4 o'clock in the morning session, which at times, that's why you were wondering the other night, Sometimes I'm up. Sometimes I'm up at those crazy
Fuck, I
times.
couldn't believe it when you popped in. That was
Yeah, yeah.
are you fucking kidding me? Am I seeing right?
You woke me up, futures man. The fucking notification
Yeah.
that I got him. No, no, no. But yeah, I was just up. I happened to be up.
I'm gonna do another one this week. I like the
Oh yeah,
yeah,
an overnight.
and overnight. Maybe what I might do instead of going full in the, like starting at 11, maybe I'll go to bed at 10 and get up at 2 and start it for the beginning of the London session and go through it.
Okay, not bad. Not a bad idea.
Because there's
Makes
no
sense.
there's no movement anyways, like between 11 and 1. Hey, Wall Street Wonder. Nah, Deal Me In's not working. I changed my
Hey,
name.
Wall Street.
My name changed. I used to have Futures Floor TV, which I liked a lot, but everyone calls me Futures Floor, so I figured I'll drop the TV. But the game is coded with Futures Floor TV, so it's not working. I have to call in the
Oh
repair.
man, now I gotta change my thumbnail. I gotta change my.
No, no, it's fine. I think I'm using it also in my thumbnails. I don't even know.
Oh, you broke everything,
Yeah, really?
futures.
What is my thumbnail? I don't even know what's in my thumbnail. Let me go look. I
You
don't feel like
broke
it.
it.
Later, Coach Fred. Yep, trade safe, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, Coach Fred. Have a good night.
Yeah, I got to call the repairman. He probably won't be in for a week. Doesn't matter. 3 votes. I love it. Pepsi or Coke? You have to choose one. Did you vote in my poll, Joker?
Coke was the first one.
Good man.
It's always Coke over Pepsi.
How we doing? I'm doing great in gold. 210, 28. And I only got one trade in NQ, or well, 2 small ones, and both of them lost. So I'm down 104. But I'm ecstatic about what's going on with gold. I'm doing good with gold. Actually, there's an entry now in gold. Let's see if I can get a better price. Let me try for 23.5 or 6. If I can get that, I'll short gold. 4. Come on, a little bit more. 5. Come on, there we go. 5. I'll take a 2 lot at 5 if you feel me. That's like a half a point better. 6. There we go. I'm in at 23.5 when I should be in at 23. Let's see what gold does. Yeah, I'm doing good with gold. I added it to my bag of tricks. The first day was pretty hectic. I think Joker remembers. I think I was losing my mind. I got down 700. I was a man without a plan, but I've tamed it, and it's a little more stable now. I'm trading smaller, getting out quicker. What was happening was I was not respecting my stops at all. I was just hoping it was. I found it so wild. I said, okay, it's going to stop me up and come back, and I was hanging on, and then it just would take off. Oh, look at that! I got another 20 in gold. Let me take one out. There we go. And let's let it run. See where it goes to. Last time I let it run, it went for $80. Maybe I'll get lucky again. NQ one short. Good. Wow. Where'd you get that at? What price? Did you get it all the way up in the 500s? There goes the remote. Oh yeah.
We see 470 now, guys. Do we see 470 or 430 first? How about that? How about that for a poll?
I did. Bought 3 micros, though. Hey, got $30 in my gold, my one lot. It's going. I'm up at 250.
PA account or a eval?
No, eval. This is testing. I'm not going to put a PA on this. This is learning a new craft.
Yeah, true.
It's not the same as NQ. It's a lot harder to get filled, and there's more slippage.
What do you mean it's harder to get filled?
Well, the volume, it's not as thick. So I get partial fills all the time with NQ. Like, sorry, with gold.
It doesn't take your whole position, you're saying?
Yeah, and often it doesn't even fill me. I with NQ, if I click sell the ask, I'm always filled. 95% of the time you're filled like within 2 seconds. Here you click sell the ask and you could wait for like a minute. It's different. It's a much thinner market, much less volume, so
that's interesting.
It's a little bit harder to trade. I'm up 50. I should take it. I'm going to take it. You know what? 50 for a micro.
Reversing.
Oh, no, not reversing. Reversing. Fuck you, reversing. Click the wrong button.
I'm thinking that 470 right now on NQ.
So I'm thinking, Joker, that since Coke is preferred 100%, I think Coke should sponsor the Co-Stream.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I think they would want to see a few more viewers.
A few more, eh?
More than a few more,
more than 3 votes. You never know. Get in early. You get in early, the price is cheaper. The longer you wait, the more you pay. We'll have a special going on now for a sponsorship.
So we just filled that entire imbalance on the 5 minute.
It gets funnier. Says the man who has a bottle of Pepsi on his desk. I don't even know if it shows. No, it doesn't show. Okay, good. I mean, not that it matters, but. Yeah, I was saying salt is my poison. You know what? So is soft drinks.
Yeah, I love salt in my food. I like flavor. I can't eat bland food. But when it comes to soft drinks, I try to avoid them completely.
Yeah. I won't completely. I'll never go to the grocery store for one item, but when we're down to our last 2-liter bottle, it's like, where's Mike? He went to go get another 10 bottles.
That's not good. That's not good, Mike.
But we don't drink them. No, we don't. We drink. The family. We're a family of 5. We go through 1 2-liter bottle a day.
That's a lot. That's already a lot.
No, not each person. 1 bottle.
Even as a family, that's nuts.
You're joking.
No, it's absolutely bananas. The amount of fructose corn syrup.
No. It's always diet. It's always 0. Pepsi 0, Coke 0.
Those are even worse. Those are all the fake sugar. That's not even real sugar.
Xylitol.
Man.
I heard it has xylitol.
Futures, we gotta work on that. we gotta shift to. Why do you think every time I'm going to get a drink, what do you think I'm grabbing?
Water. You know what? Your water sounded good, but then the cola sounded better.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes that Coca-Cola sounds amazing, especially like with a cheeseburger or a slice of pizza. It's like, but just the thought of it disgusts me.
Go read what Wall Street Wanderer just wrote in the chat. 60 cans. 60 cans. It's
we go through about 60 cans a week, and my holy shit.
Well, it's 5 cans per 2 liter. So that's Oh my God, that's like 12 2-liter bottles. Oh, a week. Yeah, okay, so that's almost like me. It's 12
you
2-liter bottles
guys
in a
are.
week. 7. It's about a bottle and a half. A 2-liter bottle, about a bottle and a half a week.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's not. It's nothing.
The family, the family,
fine. It's fine. We're just,
familia. It's not only me.
just a fucking shit ton of sugar. If you were to take a cup and weigh out, take a scale, weigh out how much sugar is inside of a 2 liter of Coca-Cola.
It's at least 2 teaspoons.
To what?
2 teaspoons.
You better stop. You better stop.
That's what ChatGPT says. I rest my case.
Cups, buddy. Cups.
Yeah.
Cups of sugar. Not teaspoons.
That's why it's so delicious.
Yeah, but it's really the one thing that chews on us. It chews away at us. Sugar.
Yeah.
It's not something we need in our diet.
Nope. And it feeds cancer also. That I'm well aware of.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And look, and I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it. Like I said, I like my ice cream, right? I got my vice.
We'll be here, Julius.
I've got my vice.
Gold took another little move down on the Renko chart. Is it showing? I don't even know. Where's my chart? Yeah, it's showing. We had a 2-bar move, a 2-bar move, a 6-bar move, a 3-bar move, and a 4-bar move.
Man, this beard is getting serious, guys. Look at this bad boy.
Where is it? Let's put it up on the big screen. Let's get it on.
Don't put me on the big screen.
Let's get it on the 70-inch TV.
It's definitely nice and fluffy. My wife said, "Are you gonna cut it? We got to go to a wedding, like in I think it's like not this weekend, the following." And she's like, "You're gonna cut your beard, right?" I was like, "No, I'm not cutting my beard." Absolutely not. I'll put a suit on, obviously. I'm not gonna cut the beard off. Oh, but my friend asked me to ask you to cut your beard. I said, I'm not cutting shit. Better tell your friend to go ask somebody else.
Yeah, tell him I asked him to shave his head.
No, it was her friend's the female.
So that's okay. You shave your head, I cut my beard.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, yeah. And Q is short.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Let's take a short. It's short at 48. If I can get a better price, I'm happy. Come on, 50. I'm offering better than 50 because
5 minutes, got 2.5 minutes left. Let's see how he wants to react over here at this level. We pulled up. We didn't pull up as high as I wanted to see it pull up, but we did fill the imbalance on the 5 minute, which is kind of what I was expecting. I was thinking we were going to pull up one more time, which we could potentially do now, depending on how this 5 minute closes. How, if we sweep and start pulling up prior to the close of this candle,
yeah,
we could potentially see that 475, 478. 15-minute candle. So green with a doji. Maybe push down into the wicks, 440. Or even from here just pull up. Push up, right?
But look at the 1 minute chart. Let me close screen too.
Look multiple imbalances on the 15-minute left behind.
Look at those levels.
Multiple breakers, bearish breakers we made. On the 1 minute, you said, futures?
On the 1 minute to the left of the white vertical line. The vertical line is the 5 o'clock close. So that's Monday's trading, like at between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Look, we bounced off this level right here like 3 times yesterday. This is a little bit of a level right here. So I have a short, but I'm not too crazy about taking it because it's buyers came in here 1, 2, 3 times, quite aggressive. The first one that's on the far left, that was a heck of a push off this level. The second one smaller, but then the third one was also very aggressive. That makes me a little nervous. And while I was speaking, I missed a trade in gold. That's okay.
You come into a level enough times, and
that's true too. Yep, I agree.
But I think it also depends on the momentum that you have coming into that level also. Right? Like if you're coming into it and you lose momentum at that level and you continue to struggle to break out, then maybe it's not quite ready yet, right? Maybe it needs to generate a little bit more liquidity before it busts through it.
Jerry, are you still there, Jerry? Are you just a quiet are you a quiet, not streamer, quiet chatter, or did you take off? I have a question for you, Jerry. Wow, she's pretty. Don't know if I can put that up without getting a copyright strike. So I get to enjoy. No, I'm looking at your thumbnail. It doesn't say Futures Floor TV. It just says Futures Floor. The thumbnail. Your title has.
You're right.
Your title.
Oh, that's right. That's the logo that you sent me. It didn't have TV in it. It was just Futures Floor.
Yeah, just your title has TV in it.
Yeah, it's like we can fix that later.
Did you see I italicized my name? I'm getting fancy. Watch this.
I did. I see that.
I'm gonna type a message in your chat there.
Listen, there's a reason
look
why
at that.
Look
at that.
123 subscribers. Look at you killing it. I'm stuck at
Shut up. 124.
124. You got another one tonight?
I got another one tonight. I don't even know.
Look at you, man. Look at you.
You know what? All joking aside, I attribute it all to ChatGPT.
In what sense?
How to create videos. It helped me a lot on the script for my last couple of videos. The three that I did on Bulenox. You know, little pointers, how to get people to watch till the end, how to encourage them to subscribe. You know, what content
that makes sense.
use.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't got the patience for that kind of shit.
It's hard work. You know, my daughter says, "What did you think? You think it was going to be easy? If it was easy, everyone would do it."
You've heard me say it before, Futures, right? Like I do this because I enjoy your company, hanging out, doing the evening stream, and I mean that's it right there, right? Past that, if I get trades, I get trades. If I don't, I don't. But in terms of really looking to monetize and get somewhere with the YouTube, whatever.
It's a lot.
2 years. If 2 years from now something's happened with it, then wonderful, right? If nothing's happened with it, but I'm a successful trader, that's you know, an accomplishment for me.
Yeah. No, it's a long game, but I gotta tell you, it's not again so much getting the subscribers or this or that. It's just discouraging when you work 7 hours on a video, a 9-minute video, because you got to work on the graphics and the overlays and the sound's got to time properly. Then you got to create the thumbnail and the title and the description and the keywords. You know, you got to do the research into that. Then you put it up, and because you're a small channel, you know, 7 people go look at it, and 6 of them clicked away after like 4 seconds. So
Oh, see, I got a #1 live trading co-stream. Like, look at yours. Yours sounds so much more exciting than my little bullshit. The Joker trades and future floor TV live co-stream Asia session. The hate likes boring.
yeah,
You over here with a big #1 live try. I got you, man. I
it
got
is the
you.
#1 live
They,
co-stream.
absolutely. They don't need to watch my channel. Let's just hang out in yours. I told you, I'm all about that life.
No, the co-stream is the #1. There's one that nobody else has this.
Of course. I mean, listen, I'm with you on that. But your channel just has the hype, man. You're the hype man over here.
Yeah.
You know?
Here's the next thumbnail that ChatGPT is helping with me. It's only a rough drop. Let me kind of shrink it and see if it shows. Boom, boom, boom. Go up.
Oh man, my lower back. Gotta try to sit up. I've been feeling better, but I don't want to fall back into that.
So that's the background that ChatGPT gave me.
Well, I don't see anything.
On my big chart.
Maybe I'm not
Ah,
live.
there it
That's
is.
why. Hold on.
There it is. There it is now.
No, it was my fault. I wasn't live.
Yeah. So that's the background. And then what it recommends is to put very large letters, but with a large amount, like gold ready to pop, $1,200, or put an amount in there. It didn't do it on the mock-up, and it did the mock-up wrong because it's supposed to be on the left side, and there's supposed to be room for me. But this is the next
Pretty cool. Yeah,
thumbnail.
I don't use any of that stuff.
Well, you don't have to do anything. You just tell ChatGPT what to do.
Well, no, I get it. I understand what you're saying. I just don't use it. I'm just saying
Okay.
I think we spoke about it before. I've
Yeah.
never really I've never messed with it.
I got a trade. Ooh, I got another one. Mike plays action.
Like my thumbnail, I went ahead and I bought the rights to that to some of those backgrounds, and then I created it on my own in Photoshop. I just put everything together.
Okay. I shake the magic 8-ball. Oh my God, I got so many. I'll show you guys another funny one I'm working on. Hold on. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. Downloads. Oh, and ChatGPT said really dump the wolfmen on the horses. It said unless you're gonna brand, if you're gonna brand yourself, it's a great idea because it's going with the Marlboro Man theme. But in the in the beginning, people are going to be confused. They might not even know it has to do with trading. So once your brand gets established, yeah, it's great.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not crazy about the wolf.
Anyways, he didn't live long. I had so many of them. I had them over here. Bandito Radio, New York Session. We worked on so many variations. But where's Confucius?
Man, you really sit there and go in with this stuff, huh?
You recognize this one? Let's have some fun. Let's have some laughs. You recognize this one?
Hey, look at FSP right there.
FSP. That's my face on FSP.
I know. That's funny.
It is. But let's get to the good one. Hold on. I remember where it is. I have to go into Canva, into my uploads. Last one. Last opportunity to laugh at Mike. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not a sensitive guy. We all can laugh. A laugh is a good thing, even if it's at my expense. Home. You guys get to see the work I'm working on. Also, get this out of the way. I got to find my thumbnails. Oh no, I got to go to upload. I got to open up one. Oh, there he is. That's not right. I don't know if I ever showed you this one.
Oh,
Did you see him? Hold on. I don't know how. Does it show? I can't see. It's not
I can
got.
see it. Yeah, when you zoomed
No,
out,
it's
I was able to.
only partially. Let me. Yeah. Anyways, there's the thumbnail. In the end. Ah, come on, Windows, stop doing that. There it is. Not a joke. You will see success. Just try it one time. It's going to be like a video on the moving averages. Look what AI can do. It's fucking insane, eh? That's me.
Oh yeah.
It turned me into an ancient, wise Tibetan monk with a beard and everything. I don't have any of that long beard stuff. My hair's not like that. I said, wow, that's pretty incredible. Yeah, that's some of the fun. Some of the fun. I like the creativity of it. You see, and I like to create the videos because I find it fun.
I'm not gonna say that the whole Chat GPT and the AI idea isn't cool. Like there's a lot of cool with it that comes with it. There's a lot of scary that comes with it too,
Yeah.
though.
Yep.
A lot of scary with the AI stuff right now. So we'll see where it goes.
Show Joe. If I show Joker Popcorn Trader, he's gonna lose respect for me. I
Who's
can't.
Popcorn Trader?
I can't risk it. I don't remember.
Pleading the fifth.
Yeah, I'm going with that. I shouldn't even have printed that or shown that. And to be honest with you, I didn't keep it. I dumped it. You know what? Maybe I didn't. I'm in one of those moods. I hope I don't get in trouble. Joker, if I get into trouble, it's your fault.
But
Let's see if I could find Popcorn Trader. She is in one place only. Let's see if she's still there. Really, don't make me log in again. I gotta log in fresh with everybody. Daily rewards, claim 10. Gallery. It's changed since I'm last here. Collections. Futures floor. 10 free. Oh, they changed. They're charging you now. No, it looks like it diluted everything. Looks like PicLumen is not giving you free pictures anymore.
site was it?
PicLumen.
Okay.
I don't see. I'm going to my profile. There's no more. I went to my gallery. It's empty. Collections, empty. Storage, 0. Tools, rewards, challenge. Maybe if I make it full page. English system feedback. Anyways, she's gone. Unless you have it, Woodchip. She's nothing but a memory.
It says I have a hard copy.
Do you really? Ouch. Well, my trade short on the NQ would have done well. Would have gone down, given me 7 points. A 4-lot 7.8 would have been $56. I would have chopped my loss in half. Too bad I missed it. No, my daughter was very angry at me. She was very unhappy that I made that picture. I don't know why. It's because it's like For me, her reaction was like that was a real person. What it was, Joker, it was a picture of a fat woman sitting on her carpet, like a couch behind her. She had like an old TV, but the TV had a stock chart on it. She was wearing a Futures Floor TV t-shirt that was tight. She was in her underwear eating popcorn, and there was popcorn all over the floor.
Can you repeat that one more time? Sorry, I had to took my headset off for a second.
I have to listen carefully to this one. Maybe this is the time I get him to laugh. It was an overweight woman sitting on her carpet in a tight white t-shirt that said Futures Floor. Yeah, she was in her underwear. Maybe I didn't send you the one in the underwear. The other ones I did in the underwear. She was in her underwear.
Did you send it to me on Discord? Did you send me something on?
No, I didn't send it. I just sent it to Woodchip. It was his idea. And she was eating popcorn, and there was popcorn all over the floor, and there was a chart on her TV.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, my daughter doesn't let me. She didn't let me do the sexy girls either. And I remember I was going to show you guys the sexy girls, and then I lost them, but then I found them again. I think I deleted them again. Let me see if I could find the... Every night at 12. I'm singing the Breaking All the Rules song. There's Mike as a cowboy. Uh-huh.
Not bad.
They might be here. Doom, doom, doom. Very hard to get them to agree. The ones that I use for the pictures, to get them to agree to do pretty women.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you put, say, do me a model, or you say a girl that would be in Miss Universe. You know, because
it doesn't work out as planned usually.
Yeah, but, well, it's because it doesn't really know what an attractive woman is because it's subjective. So if you direct it towards where it could find pretty women, like a Miss Universe pageant,
or you can just throw some examples of what you would consider like a pretty.
Yeah. Woman. I direct it, but it really it fights. It won't give you. Sometimes it blacks out the image. I'm not saying naked. I'm saying in a bikini or
yeah, of course,
low cut shirt, something like that. Let me see if I could find. I always want to find it, and I could never find it for you guys. Boom. Let's try the main. I'm not really looking for charts anymore, so. Prop junkies. Is it in here? Pizza, Mike. Yum. You're going to let me know if you see a trade, right? While I'm doing all this?
I mean, I haven't been able to hit the button this whole night, futures, so seeing a trade, not seeing a trade, I don't know if I'm your guy for that one tonight.
No.
I want to say maybe we can start retracing here, but I feel like I want to see one more leg down. I don't know. That was a decent close. It's not bad. I'd like to see another push on the next minute can, which we're getting now. Nice little push.
Well, gold just gave a short and lost. This is the fourth time it's testing the same price on the downside. If I bring up the chart, you'll see it. Oops. 1, 2, 3, and that's the fourth one. Oh, screen two's not up. Sorry. Screen two is now up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Price reversed 4 times there. So I'm not eager to take that trade, because that's where the entry would have been in this case. Right there, right at the bottom. Not really optimal. I'm still looking for those videos. I lost them. I said I didn't have any more. I was sure of it. Then I found them. I said, ah, shit, I wanted to show them. And I don't know if I removed them again. Okay, let's go back to image thumbnails. Miscellaneous. Boom, 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 boom. Is she in here? Ah, so funny. So you know you have my wolfmen on the horses, right? This was another character I created. An angry monkey trading. Images and vid archives. Oh, vid archives. Maybe in here. Nope. 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 Image backgrounds. Nope. Background creations for thumbs. Nope. Canva. Images. Definitely not Blatato. Really, nope. That's everything, children. I don't know where it could be. I guess it's gone again. I was sure it was in downloads. Documents? No. It's gotta be in downloads. I want to find it. That was a funny one.
Which one was?
Huh?
Which one?
You know my friend James? He comes up on the stream sometimes.
Okay.
So I did this where he works, he travels once or twice a week. So I created this one and I sent it to him. Hold on, let me
First, stop wasting your time on other live trading channels. Second,
no, this isn't the one.
join the junk.
No, that's not the one. Hold on. I did a few of them. Maybe it's this one.
Dimitri,
There it is.
when you get to your hotel tomorrow, I want you to go right into the shower. Once you've washed the day away, get onto the bathroom floor and lie down on your stomach. Baby, if you can do that for me, I will pour honey all over your hairy back and massage you with my feet. Dimitri, when you get to your...
So that was...
Weird. It's creepy.
It's creepy.
Some creepy shit.
Tell Joker I sent him a message on Discord. Joker, check your inbox.
Oh boy, I have a feeling that it's gonna be the popcorn something.
Yeah.
I'm about to be traumatized.
Popcorn lady.
Oh shit.
Is it?
It's the popcorn lady.
Like, is she in her underwear or is she wearing pants?
She's wearing pants. Thank God.
Really? I had the underwear ones.
Thank God.
Maybe it wasn't Pick Lumen. Maybe it was Image Effects. Pretty sure it was Pick Lumen.
Yeah, now that's a sight for sore eyes.
Send it to me. I want to see. Where's Discord?
Boy.
Why are you still keeping that image? And why aren't we trading RTY? I agree, Capital Gains Goblin. I really don't know why we're not. How do I get the messages? Wood chip, Nathan, Joker. There we go. Nice. I'm in channel. Okay, I'm ready for you to send it to me. Copy paste. I don't even remember what it looked like. I mean, I have an idea, but
I'm sure you don't remember. Not one bit.
no, I mean, I remember the theme, but I don't remember what it looked like. Like, I know what it's going to kind of look like. I just don't remember the exact image. Well, it's because you do a lot of them, eh? When you tell the AI to create you an image,
It pulls up a bunch.
yeah,
right?
4. It gives you 4, or sometimes you can ask for 8.
Oh, my lower back, guys. Oh, excuse me.
Oh shit, it's 11.
But it is approaching 11 futures.
Yep.
I'm getting ready to go hit the sack. I've yawned already multiple times. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, your yawn made me yawn. So
wake up nice and early. See if we get a decent start to some funded trades. You know, a couple of micros in the morning, and I'll see you guys. You know, I'll see you guys in the AM during the AM stream, and then excuse me. We'll see you guys again tomorrow for the PM, 8 o'clock.
Yep, exactly. He took the words out of my mouth. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe. Click the like button. Any support is appreciated. If you use our coupon codes FLOOR or Joker, JOKOUR.
Cut it out. Use floor, guys. It's much easier to remember.
Joker. It's a code stream. Both of them. So either code, take your pick. Just don't get the spelling wrong on Joker. Pay attention. It's
but Joker doesn't get you as big of a discount as Floor. Floor has like the best discount, and then Joker is like mid.
He's lying. We will be back in the morning, and we will be back in the evening tomorrow, 8 p.m. And the private the solo stream is in the morning. Okay, guys, sounds good. We're gonna take
On that
off.
note,
Yep. Thanks
everyone have a good night.
Thanks for
Thank
showing
you
up.
for
Have a
hanging
good
out.
night. Yep.
Yep.
And goodbye.
best exit so far.
Goodbye.
I'm like reading something on the left here.
I don't know.
Have a good night, everyone.
I gotta go. Bye. I gotta pee. Later, sweet.